Ready, sir.
Hello, I'm Dr. Gunamuni Rabha, Assistant Professor, Diffu Medical College, Anatomy Department. So he is my student and they are going to show one model. Actually, there are 10 students and he is the group leader.
Yes, sir. So, my name is Eran Rizmi and today we will be showing a model of graphene follicle, the process of ovulation and corpus luteum.
Okay, let's start.
Good morning everyone. So, my name is Eran Rizmi and today I will be explaining our model about graphene follicle, process of ovulation and formation of corpus luteum.
So which one first?
So, graphene follicle.
Okay.
This is the graphene follicle. So we know that this graphene follicle is formed at a later stage of folliculogenesis, and here the graphene follicle represents the secondary oocyte in this, and here the outer, first we start from the outside to inside. So here this is the theca externa, which is a supporting layer of the graphene follicle. Then we have this theca interna, which is a secretory membrane which secretes testosterone and androsterone, which later gets converted by the graphene granulosa cells into estrone and 17 beta estradiol. So here we have this zona pellucida. What is zona pellucida? Actually, these granulosa cells around the corpus luteum, they secrete glycoproteinous layer around the secondary oocyte, and this is known as the zona pellucida. Now also see, here we have this oocyte. Now some granulosa cells, they make a layer over this oocyte, and this is known as tumulus oophorus.
Okay.
So this is about a graphene follicle.
Okay. Then next this part.
So now later what happens is, due to the LH surge, there is ovulation. So what happens in ovulation is the graphene follicles presses along the uterine wall. So now ovarian wall, and then what happens is this oocyte.
What is this is as a whole what?
So this is a graphene follicle, rupturing graphene follicle. From here the oocyte is coming out.
Okay.
So, and here we have shown the layers of granulosa cells, theca externa and theca interna, as it was in the
Okay, outside what is it? Again?
Outside is theca externa, then theca interna and granulosa cells.
These are
These are theca externa, sir.
external and these are
Theca interna, and then the later is granulosa cells.
okay.
And now here again we are showing this secondary oocyte. Now what happens is this is a second, as before the ovulation the first meiosis is completed. So now here is the formation of secondary oocyte, and this again this red layers of cell, this is the tumulus oophorus cells around the secondary oocyte, and here this reddish slight thin layer, this is again the zona pellucida, which I have told before.
Okay.
So this is the process of ovulation. And
What is here black color?
so this is secondary oocyte, representing secondary oocyte.
Okay.
Sir,
Okay. Then after that this part is what?
sir, this part is the degenerating graphene follicle. It forms the corpus luteum. Why it is called corpus luteum? Because it contains the cells of this, as we have shown, yellowish color. So what happens is these cells contain a pigment called lutein, which gives these cells a yellow color. That's why it has got the name corpus luteum. So here this is the luteal cells having yellowish pigment known as lutein, and these are the blood vessels of the corpus luteum, and also there are fibrins in the corpus luteum which were formed after the degeneration of graphene follicle.
Okay. Corpus means body, na?
Yes,
Luteum means
corpus
yellow
means
color.
yellow.
Yellow color body. This
Yes,
one.
sir.
That means this one forms these things. This corpus luteum, the body of yellow body forms in the ovary. Yes? It lies in the ovary.
Yes, sir.
What book you follow?
Sir, we follow Langman, sir.
Okay. Okay. These are the pictures. These are the picture what you have made for making this model. Yes.
Yes, sir. They have followed these Langman, and these pictures we have followed for the preparation of this model.
Okay. अच्छा ये एंट्रम तुमने this part is complete blank part I think.
Sir, this is
a
a
blank
space,
part.
fluid
this
filled
is-
space. Sir, this
Okay,
is a
this
fluid
space.
filled space.
Fluid filled space.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In this one fluid filled space, where is the fluid filled space in
Sir,
your model?
Sir, here. Sir, as we have seen the oocyte,
Okay.
granulosa cells. So this is space which we have shown here.
This is
the
completely
fluid-
cut section of
Yes,
this
sir.
of
This is
that
the cut
part.
section of the
Okay.
graphene follicle.
Okay. That means in that part there is the fluid filled
Yes,
space
sir.
antrum.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 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 One question. What is the corpus luteum of pregnancy and what is the corpus luteum menstruation? This one is corpus luteum.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference?
The difference is that the corpus luteum of pregnancy, it is there in the body till for 3 months, whereas the corpus luteum of menstruation, it degenerates in 14 days. And also the corpus luteum of pregnancy has more blood vessels than the corpus luteum of menstruation.
Okay. After why this one? After 2 months, only 2 weeks, this one is viable. The corpus luteum of menstruation.
Sir, because
only 2 months.
there is no
2 weeks.
So because there is no fertilization, so there is no need for secretion of estrogen and progesterone in the body, so the body will degenerate it. But in the pregnancy, what happens is that until the work of HCG is not enough to take the work. So what happens is this corpus luteum secretes estrogen and progesterone in the body.
Okay. After 3 months, in case of pregnancy, this one degenerate. This corpus luteum degenerate. That means after 3 months, yes.
Yes, sir.
After 3 months, what these are taken up by what?
The HCG.
HCG, same hormone will be secreted by placenta.
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Then what is the use of fibrin?
Yes, sir.
What is this?
So these fibrins are actually fibrous proteins, and their main work is to hold the structure of corpus luteum intact.
Okay. Corpus luteum of pregnant after corpus luteum, what will be the next stage?
Corpus albicans.
Corpus albicans. These are white body.
Yes, sir. White colored body.
White color body. And in that part there is again another term, corpus. That means that corpus hemorrhagicans, no?
Yes.
That means after corpus luteum, it becomes corpus albicans, then corpus hemorrhagicans. So last question I want to ask you, what is the actual function of corpus luteum?
So actually corpus luteum secretes mainly progesterone and also estrogen. So this
Okay.
progesterone, what it does is it prepares the uterine mucosa and takes you to the secretory phase, from
Okay.
where it prepares the uterine mucosa for the implantation. And later, when there is fertilization, so up to 3 months, it secretes progesterone, which makes sure that the blood supply to the fetus is maintained, so that there is proper nutrition supply to the fetus. And
Okay.
later, this work of corpus luteum, that is secretion of progesterone, and this work is taken up by the HCG, which is secreted by the placenta.
Okay, that means after third month,
Third month.
after third month, placenta formation occurs completely.
Yes,
Then from that part, HCG occurs and
Yes.
it maintains the viability of the
Viability of fetus.
fetus.
Yes.
Okay, thank you Anand for your nice explanation and thank you for your entire group. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.